Hello, I'm Secretary of State Kris Warner, and I serve as the Chief Business Officer for the state of West Virginia. Part of my responsibility is to make sure that West Virginia is positioned to help create a strong pro-business environment to help grow our state's economy. To do that, my office is working to promote the services and programs available throughout the state to help support entrepreneurs and small business owners. This is part of a video series we call Just 3 Questions with West Virginia business leaders and entrepreneurs. Joining me today is West Virginia State University President Ericke S. Welcome, President.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
President Cage is the 13th president of West Virginia State University. The university was founded 134 years ago in 1891 as a historically black college and has evolved as a fully accessible land-grant institution, offering not only bachelor degrees, but graduate degrees as well. Again, thank you for joining me as a part of our Just 3 Questions programs. I think you and I would both agree, President Cage, that preparing students to enter the workforce by ensuring they have the knowledge and skill set necessary to succeed is critical.
Absolutely.
So let's jump into our 3 questions. Recently, the university unveiled the Yellow Jacket Pledge, and that's to address issues of access, affordability, and career readiness.
Yes.
Can you explain a little bit more in detail what the pledge entails and what you hope it leads to in the future for the university and for the state's business community?
Yes, and again, thank you, Mr. Secretary, for having me here to participate in this wonderful segment. The Yellow Jacket Pledge, as you said, really is about powering West Virginia. It's about giving West Virginia students an opportunity to come to our institution and to excel, to transform their lives through excellence in education. And of course, the Yellow Jacket Pledge has 3 pillars. First pillar is access, second pillar is affordability, and the third pillar is career readiness. With respect to access, we are committed to increasing the college going rate in West Virginia. And what we say is that if you are a West Virginia student and you graduate from a West Virginia high school with a 2.5 GPA, or you graduate from a West Virginia CTC, we guarantee your admissions to West Virginia State University. We have a place for you. And for our working adults who may have stopped their education because life happened, life happens. We say to them, come back to West Virginia State and complete what you started through our RBA program, our Regents Bachelor's of Arts degree, and we will give you your first semester at completely no cost. Our commitment to our students to get them back into the classroom, again, to help increase the college going rate in West Virginia. When it comes to affordability, we believe in making higher education accessible to all students. A couple of weeks ago, our Board of Governors voted to freeze tuition and fees to give more predictability to our parents and our students as they're pursuing their higher education at our university. So for any freshman who enters our institution in the fall, they will have a guarantee that over the course of their 4 years with us, that their tuition and fees will remain stable. We also have a last dollar scholarship program, which basically says that if you are a West Virginia student, West Virginia graduate, and you are Pell eligible, that we will provide all of your costs with respect to tuition and fees. So for a commuter student, it means that you can come to West Virginia State University at basically no cost.
Wow.
If you do have to live on campus, we will ask you to pay room and board, but still, it's an incredible deal, a great way of controlling the costs. And the last pillar for the Yellow Jacket Pledge, of course, is career readiness. We know that a college education must lead to a good paying job. So what we say to our graduates is that if you do everything right, you complete your courses, you complete an internship during your 4 years, and you graduate. And if after 12 months post-graduation you still don't have a job, we say come back and see us, and we'll give you an entire year of education at no cost.
That's impressive.
That is our pledge to our students, to say that we are standing with you every step of the way, From the moment you walk into our institution as a freshman until you graduate and become an alum, we want to support our students because we know that supporting our students ultimately helps to power the West Virginia workforce, and that really is what the Yellow Jacket Pledge is all about.
Well, you've got one more student coming. We were honoring students, high school seniors that registered all of their class to vote,
Absolutely.
As new 18-year-olds. Wow. And I had a chance to ask them what their plans were after high school. One's coming to see you for engineering. So I know you got one more coming from a group that we had here this morning.
Yeah.
So last fall, the university broke ground on a new agriculture lab that will house both the university lab and labs for the West Virginia Department of Agriculture. So how's that project moving forward, and in the long term, how will that facility help address agriculture issues here in West Virginia?
Yeah, I mean, I believe adamantly that agriculture is the future of West Virginia. We know that food insecurity is not just a state issue, it's not just a national issue, it is a global issue, and we at West Virginia State, as a proud land-grant institution focused on agricultural innovation, agricultural research, agricultural education, and extension, we believe that we have a role to play in helping to solve the pressing challenges of global food insecurity. This new lab will help us to continue our work as a land-grant institution. As I've described the lab project, it is a win-win for West Virginia, because basically what we are doing through that project, a $50 million agricultural laboratory, we are marrying the expertise that West Virginia State University has as an 1891 land-grant institution with the expertise of the West Virginia Department of Agriculture, who does an incredible job of driving innovation in our agricultural sector and workforce here in West Virginia. So you're bringing those two elements together under one roof, which will be located, of course, on our campus. And through that collaboration, we'll be able to, again, help to drive innovation in the agricultural sector. We'll also provide our students an opportunity to work right alongside the researchers at the West Virginia Department of Agriculture, which will help to build a durable workforce pipeline for our agricultural sector. So we are very excited about the project. Planning has begun. We are working cooperatively with Commissioner Leonhardt and his team, and it is our hope that the project will be completed sometimes in 2028.
I know my time at USDA Rural Development, we had the opportunity to come down and tour the campus, and very impressive what you're doing. Look forward to seeing the completion of that project. So during your presidency, the university has developed a number of key partnerships with businesses throughout the state. Can you talk a little bit about some of the partnerships and how West Virginia State University is working with businesses to address issues facing West Virginia?
Yes, absolutely. And I say very often that it takes a village to raise a child and to sustain a university. And at West Virginia State University, partnerships are critical to our success as an institution of higher education. We simply could not do our work without the support of those in the private and nonprofit sector who partner with us to advance our mission and to provide our students with opportunity. So we could really spend an entire hour with me identifying specific partnerships. A few come to mind. We have a great partnership with companies such as Toyota. We have partnerships with Appalachian American Power, West Virginia American Water, Unicare, Nucor. All those partners and many, many more come to us to help advance our mission as a 1890 land-grant institution, our mission of educating students in key areas, areas such as agriculture, healthcare, cybersecurity, business, nursing. We have partners in all of those areas, and we have a common mission of making sure that our students have the resources to participate in those programs through things such as scholarships, have experiential learning opportunities through internships opportunities, and then are able to get out and get good paying jobs with our partner companies. So partnerships such as the ones I've described are essential to our work, and they're also essential to helping, again, to drive the West Virginia economy, bringing higher education and business together. Again, it's a win-win for the state of West Virginia.
I want to thank you one more time. Joyce and I had a great time down at your home. We appreciate the invitation, along with legislators around Christmas time. Your wife treated us just fabulously.
Thank
you. You're a lucky man. I want to thank you for watching today. Thank you for joining us for just 3 questions. And we'll see you next time.